and decide whether or not he can continue.
Looks as though the doctor is going to allow the fight to continue for the athlete. May want to raise the guard a little bit.
He's got to raise the guard. He's got to take some chances because he's very limited in what he can do right now with that much swelling.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to...
He's hurt bad.
Gets back to his feet.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but... He's on wobbly legs now. Needs a big knee. Man, has his chin been tested early. All right, so the referee has called for the doctor. This could very well mean the end of the fight.
Yeah, the fight's over. There's too much damage. This fight needs to be done.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Our fans don't like it, but he was rendered essentially a one-eyed fighter, and that is the end. It goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage.
Well, he looks upset at the doctor's decision, but it...
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with this stand-up only encounter. We'll see if these guys can play by the rules. Not many rules, but you can't grapple at all. No wrestling of any kind. You also are not permitted to do follow-up strikes on the floor. We are underway. All right, so there's that power right from Michael Chandler. He talked a lot about mixing it up this week, but that right hand is his weapon of choice, and he found the button early.
It is his weapon of choice, and I think a lot of his success is based on the fact that he's such a high-level wrestler. So when he level changes, people tend to drop their hands, and Chandler drops that big right hand on him. I think this is one of the best athletes in the entire UFC.
Nice shot over the top there.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Nice jab by Michael Chandler. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't get so many upside the head, somebody's going to sleep.
Chandler's cut above the eye. Blocks the strike. Oh, he's looking to set up that head kick. No good.
Oh, nice.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Nice switch kick. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off him by blocking all these attacks.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Just missed with the left there. Himlet's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. That's just over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going ability to come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Chandler's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we're ready to go. Here at the start of round one for this stand-up only event, so grapplers need not apply. We outlined the rules off the top, but here's your refresher. No grappling of any type. We also point out fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the ground. Let's see if the combatants play by the rules here as our first round gets underway. Oh, lands a beautiful switch kick there, champ.
I mean, just like Edson Barbosa, he switches stance and drives that kick up onto the elbow.
He's got good leg kicks. There it is. That one connected. There's the head kick. It's blocked. Useful hook there. Oh, and he lands again.
It won't take many of those.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Chandler's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there. Hands up. Big left hook coming. It's blocked. Uppercut is good. Just out of range with that left hook.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing?
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp strike.
There, somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Chandler's forehead is just leaking blood all over his face. He's unrecognizable right now. I'm not so sure the referee's not going to stop. How about these two going at it? Oh, huge kick to the leg. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent. All right, so the referee right then and there has called a stop to the action. Looks like he's going to call on the doctor to look at the cut, and it is a pretty significant one, DC.
Well, he's bleeding a lot, and the blood is going into his eyes. It's very difficult for him to see right now.
And that is it. Referee waves off the fight per the doctor's orders. Disappointing conclusion to that one.
It is, but it's the right call. I mean, this guy was not going to be able to continue this fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so this highly anticipated stand-up only event is now underway. Friendly reminder on the rules, and hopefully you play by them. No grappling of any type. So if you like striking, this is the event for you. Also, fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor. This is a stand-up only event. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there. Nice job of hiding that head kick.
Oh, trying to turn out the lights with that roundhouse kick, but just misses. And another thwack there to the outside of that lead leg. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. right, so 1 minute into this fight and not much to dissect in terms of action. You may need to go use the restroom. Might be a good time.
John, is it time? Concession break. I'll be back with a hot dog.
Punishing kick there. Nice counter shot there. Big power shot there. Oh, brutal knee to the body. I mean, the hand speed, just absurd. Watch the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject?
That's one of those shots, and if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
That kick blocked by Vitor Belfort. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he...
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Really good emphasis on that kick there. Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, you got to think it's only a matter of time. Yup, referee stopping the action here. That swelling is getting out of control. This might be the end, DC.
It's bad. I mean, it's a lot of swelling. And it's the damage that he has taken over the course of the fight that is making him swell to a point that I don't know if he can continue.
He's taking a close look. Going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, so it has been punches and strikes in bunches tonight. His opponent is wearing it. And when you see swelling like that, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run.
Head kick blocks.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
So at this point, with this type of swelling, you could argue a stoppage wouldn't be out of question.
No, it would not be out of question, and I don't think anyone would have a problem with it.
Oh, gotta keep pressing here. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Nice block.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Well, champ, I don't see that well. But... And back to it. Power strike there. He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him out. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Oh! Outstanding back and forth first round. Well, the swelling on his face is extreme at this point in time. I'm not sure that the doctor's going to let him continue here. Cut man hustling in, and he's going to apply that end swell quickly.
Are you all right? Are you good?
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, Nice straight punch there by Belfort. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh! Back to the feet. Belfort's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Trying to hammer that lead leg. All right, so the referee has called for the ringside position. Perhaps enough damage now to stop the fight.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's over. Stop the fight. Nope.
That's it.
Nope. Not able to let it.
That's the right call. That eye was essentially closed. You can't compete with one eye unless you're Michael Bisping, and that's the end of the fight.
And not everybody's Michael Bisping. Not everybody's that tough. Not everybody's that durable. But this guy could not see. He had one eye, and it was only going to get worse for him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with this highly anticipated stand-up only event. You got to play by the rules here. There aren't a ton of them, but there is no grappling of any type, either on the feet or on the ground. Fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor as well, so that bears watching here as round one gets underway.
You don't really stand.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we are underway with this stand-up only fight as we remind you of the rule set here. No grappling or wrestling of any type. Fighters also cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. May the best man win, and we are underway. Oh, perfect head kick there. Winded up on the right there to no avail. Found the target with that left hand. All right, here we go, early round one. We talk about wrestling being a great equalizer in MMA, but length and reach is another one. He's got a great jab. We'll see if he can employ it tonight.
You have got to be born with it, right? You don't get taller. When you're a tall guy, you have to understand, make your skill set match your physical abilities. And this guy has done this tremendously.
All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur.
Well, DC, they say styles make fights. We haven't had much of a fight here through the first minute.
Hasn't been to this point. I mean, I don't have much to say, and I always got something to say.
Straight punch there again. Been there all night.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful. Oh, man.
Back and forth we go. Trying to connect now with the overhand left. No good. Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area. For the opponent, he's got to get that head moving on an axis. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
Just out of range with that left hook. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively.
That's the biggest shot thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
That leg kick hurt.
Oh, big elbow.
He's giving him so many different things right now.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Belfort's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. Gets on the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has it hurt very badly.
Strong outside leg kick.
It's a right hand.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Belfort's eye is closing up. Less than a minute to go in the round. That's good defense to get that guard up. Just missed with the leg kick. Grips the body there. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Feels like the beginning of the end. 10 seconds to go in the round. Round 2 is next. All right, so back to the stools.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. Strike landed pretty cleanly there.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Belfort gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here. Likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
Fighter trying to state his case to stay in the fight. It looks as though the doctor's going to allow him to continue, at least for now.
Yeah, but he's got to make some adjustments. He's got to keep his hands up, and he's got to keep his head off the center line.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination. The determination is, get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight, but we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Need some work, guys.
Huge kick right there. Don't want to take too many more of those. Well, if this fighter gets back to the stool, he's going to get an earful from his coaches. Confidence seems to be abandoning him here.
Yeah, you can kind of see him looking to survive as opposed to winning the fight. When you're in there, you are there to win a fight, not just be standing at the final bell.
What What a great fight, damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night 10.
50K, baby, somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job.
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean,
all right, so it looks as though now the referee will step in to look at the swelling on that eye as he calls for the doctor. Maybe he wanted to step in earlier, but now he had no choice.
He had no choice. The swelling is so bad, he can't see. He's flailing at his opponent right now.
We'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this one to this point.
All right, so the ringside position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
Oh, he's got him hurting here. All right, so the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller.
Lands a nice leg kick. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Under 2 minutes to go.
I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't knock me out. What are you talking about? Get out of here. What are you talking about? You didn't knock me out. I'm better with lightweight. Dude, light, heavyweight, and heavyweight have so much power, dude. I got a bad character. Or fighter, I meant. Aw, dude, are you serious?
All right, so with that touch of the gloves, we are underway with this stand-up only fight. A couple of rules in play here, we remind you. No grappling of any type. Also, fighters cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see how it plays out. Well, that shot landed cleanly.
Kick.
El Cuckoo is now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. Hooker's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there. Clean with the right hook.
He loaded up there on that high kick. It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, certainly a lot of respect on both sides, but a lot more respect than action, at least thus far.
Yeah, boo, I'm boo. I gotta catch myself. You need to go in there and fight. Come on, man, it's a video game. Somebody do something. Go forward and fight.
Front kick by Hooker. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you're starting to see this. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, You got to find a way to finish the fight.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Ferguson.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
El Cucuy's forehead is just leaking blood all over his face, all over the octagon. You want to see the fighter be given every benefit of every doubt, but I think that cut is bad enough to actually stop the fight right now. Oh, huge knee!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, big left hook there. Booker gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Oh, how good is that? Yeah, it was only a matter of time. You see the referee pausing the action here. They're going to call in the doctor to look at this cut. Might be the beginning of the end here.
I mean, blood all
He's
over
most
his
likely
face.
gonna get what do you call it?
Battered, bruised. He still
Stoppage.
wants to
It's
fight.
actually really
I think
bad.
the doctor
Yeah.
wants to stop this fight. The cut looks like a slot machine, and yes, that is the end of the fight. So a disappointing athlete to be sure, but his opponent caused the damage.
Yeah, caused the damage, and I agree with the stoppage. Great stoppage by the ringside official.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so as we get this stand-up only fight underway, just a quick reminder on the rule set. No grappling or wrestling of any type. And fighters also cannot follow up with ground strikes on the canvas. So if you knock your opponent down, you cannot follow up with strikes. Very important to point that out here at the beginning of round one. Oh, clipped him with the overhand.
Nice kick.
Looking to set up that head kick again. This one does not find the home. Good block there. Oh, big hook. That'll leave a mark. Just out of range with the straight left hand. Able to land a looping right. Fast pace here in the early going. Deep now. Ooh, that uppercut landed for him.
Man, this is not fair. Weaven is he's not very good. He doesn't really have much power. This isn't really fair. And we go against this guy, I mean, yeah.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Zabit Magomed. Just misses with that one. Oh, big left hand. We'll see if he can follow it up. Yeah, that punch was blocked. Lands a big elbow there. Aldo's now dealing with a cheek cut. Gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly. Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenal fight.
Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand.
What was that? Bruh. Hold on, I'm getting text, man. Hold up. Okay.
This is a crazy high pace.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt.
What was that? Is bro a ballerina? What was that? Bro, bro did a 720, man. What?
Misses. That could have been lights out. Circling to his right. Oh, he might be out. Two minutes to go. So just over 20 total strikes. Oh, a huge block there.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, we
heard him again.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he's hurt bad.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. Well, so we predicted he'd go back to that hook, and he did. This time, the opponent was ready. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now the cut is opened up. Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish.
Big elbow there, lands.
Oh, right hand.
Aldo gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. Oh, huge right hand.
Big right hand.
Oh! Big right hand. Right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another
Jesus,
to land a
man.
perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output as well offensively.
Well, you got to look for him to start to make mistakes. Trying to overcompensate for all the shots that he's taken to the face. For all the...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous one.
They both came with an idea that they would collect.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot. That's what they call it, to go and end the fight. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
There's that left hand. Oh!
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
He's going after the head. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which... Well, that swelling is getting out of control. To that end, you see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You gotta check on
Oh my God, look at his eye. Yeah, stop the fight, man. Look at his eye. Dude.
Appears to think he's still good to go. And
What?
If it's good enough for the doctor, it's good enough for me.
I'm all in.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's not that bad. Never mind.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight. What he's getting. He's getting a chance, and as a fighter, that's all you can ask for.
And you know fans don't like doctor stoppages, so they are thrilled.
They start booing, and sometimes guy's eye is hanging off the side of his head.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
So as we call on the numbers, 54 total strikes have landed for Zabit Magomed. Well, the accuracy there, DC, not great, landing at a 33% clip thus far against Jose Aldo. So the swelling at this point appears to be critical. UFC President Dana White to our left looks concerned. What's the referee waiting for?
I mean, the time is now to pull the plug on this fight. I don't think anyone would have a problem with saying tonight's just not his night. Sure, he's tough. We don't want to see a guy's toughness on display to this level to try to stay in the fight.
All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut. And it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider.
Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs. Well, no denying that he's
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly.
All right, so no surprise to see the referee call for the ringside
He's out.
position.
Second doctor stoppage is always out. Trust me.
This fight is done.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Our fans don't like it, but he was rendered essentially a one-eyed fighter, and that is the end. It goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage.
Well, he looks upset at the doctor's decision, but in time, he will accept that this is probably better for his fighting future.
Got to play better defense. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Jose Aldo Jr.
The King of Rio is back, and in a big way tonight. Jose Aldo definitely a factor in this division after what we saw tonight.
He's one of those guys, man, that no matter who you are, you're enamored with Jose Aldo for all that he's done over the course of his career, and tonight he adds to his legacy.
I think that's who we got.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round one of this stand-up only fight is underway. A friendly reminder of the rules set. Not a whole lot of them, but you can't grapple or wrestle at all. And if the fight does hit the canvas, no follow-up strikes permitted on the ground. Muhammad gets stung by that leg kick. All right, here we go. First round is underway. No denying the big reach advantage for him tonight. We'll see if he can get that jab going early.
Look for him to circle on the outside. Use that long jab to keep his distance and only engage on his terms.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Defensive savant. He blocked that punch.
Muhammad gets tattooed by that straight punch.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight.
All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting, being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Oh, nice hook. midsection. Got to think his opponent's going to feel that one in the morning.
And he's going to continue to throw that strike because he knows that his opponent can't take many of them.
Muhammad's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. 2 minutes have gone by. Muhammad gets hit and hard with that big overhand.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Bilal Muhammad. Both fighters throwing heat now. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working. I'm going to stay on it.
It's not over. It's not over. Keep moving.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of...
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, my goodness.
Big right hand lands. Oh! Well, that swelling has essentially rendered him a one-eyed fighter, and to that end, the referee has paused the action. He calls for the ringside physician.
And here comes the doctor. The doctor's going to take a look at him, check out the swelling, give him the old finger test to see if he can see his opponent in front of him and decide whether or not he can continue.
I think they're going to stop this fight. I stand corrected. Doctor's going to allow them to continue, but he's going to have to go for it, I would think.
Yeah, he won. He's going to have to make some adjustments. And also, he's going to have to lay it all out on the line. He cannot stay back and get picked apart as he has to this point.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Oh! Lands a nice one, too. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around. Oh! There's his hip kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, nice right hand.
And just miss it. All right, so at this point, the ringside position would be well within his right to stop the fight as the referee calls for him once again.
We get it. Toughness on full display, but this damage is too much. You got to stop the fight. Nope.
That's it.
Nope. Not able to let it.
That's the right call. That eye was essentially closed. You can't compete with one eye unless you're Michael Bisping, and that's the end of the fight.
And not every...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with this stand-up only fight. You guys got to play by the rules. No grappling or wrestling of any type. Also, you cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see who the last man standing will be tonight. All right, first round is underway here. We say in mixed martial arts, it's one thing to have the reach advantage. It's another thing to use it. We'll see if he can get that jab going tonight.
He has got to fight tall. He's got to stay at...
That's over the top, and now his opponent in a total choke.
Beautiful lever change. Make them think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Oh, look at that.
Lands a big right hand early.
Oh, high kick.
Oh! Big overhand right. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now, and it's light. But if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
So more output, at least in the early going.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
It's hard. The head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got to get very bad on his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish it.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Every
All right, we send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sean Brady!
And there is the man of the...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with this stand-up only encounter. We'll see if these guys can play by the rules. Not many rules, but you can't grapple at all. No wrestling of any kind. You also are not permitted to do follow-up strikes on the floor. We are underway. Overhand lands flush. Ooh. Another one landed flush by Tip. His misses are entertaining.
nice block.
Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Thompson's cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. Nice 1-2 combination there.
Nice jab.
Good body work with that hook by Thompson.
They're so evenly matched here. Going tit for tat. Lands a nasty body kick.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day. All right, good to see Stephen Wonderboy Thompson back on the proven ground tonight and popping off that jab right out of the shot.
It's his best weapon.
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Darren Till. Oh, Till gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Nice job on defense to block that punch, champ.
Beautiful jab lands.
Nice body kick there. Oh, looked like he was trying to set up the head kick, but he misses on that attempt.
Clean punch.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan. Great job blocking that one.
Hill gets touched by that kick right to the body there. Nicely done by the opponent. Oh, roundhouse kick lands. This is really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. Solid punch by him there. All right, looks like the ref has paused the action here. Oh, he's going to call in the doctor to look at that cut.
I don't know, John. It looks bad, man. It's a bad cut. I don't know what the decision's going to be here. It can go either way.
All right, so the doctor talking to the referee, and it looks as though the fight's going to continue. He's got to go for it now, though. That cut's not going to get any better.
It is not going to get any better. Now he's got to take some chances. He's got to go out on his shield if he's going to go out. Because if he gets to the next round, I'm not certain he'll get to go out again.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway. And it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happy.
Oh, nice jab by Thompson.
Big shot to the head.
This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going down.
Thompson's cut on his forehead looking nasty. Looks like a slot machine at this point. The doctor's got to get a look at that.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, another huge kick. Match in the books. All right, that's the end of the round. Oh, that cut on the... All right, we got a few clips for you.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Ooh, looking to set up that head kick. Till gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. And a miss with the right hook. Oh, he lands another strike. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Thompson's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you.
Jesus, man.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. All right, so at this point, maybe the ringside physician will indeed call the fight. Referee bringing him in.
I think, yeah, he's gone, because, yeah.
Stop the fight, ref.
Second one's, they always do a doctor stoppage.
Well, doctor not here to make friends. To that end, that is the end of the fight. It was a great fight as long as it lasted, but I'm not sure the doctor had any other choice.
Doctor didn't have a choice. He had to take a look, and rightfully so. He got beat up, got cut.
ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we are ready to go here at the start of round one for this stand-up-only event. So grapplers need not apply. We outlined the rules off the top, but here's your refresher. No grappling of any type. We also point out fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the ground. Let's see if the combatants play by the rules here as our first round gets underway. St. Pierre's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Missed with that right hand. Wow, huge head kick.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Strickland gets caught with that punch. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
All right, early action here. We'll see how soon George St. Pierre can get one of his patented takedowns, but it all works off of the jab that you saw right there.
It does. I mean, he has a beautiful jab, and I've seen him do so much damage with that jab. You know, I keep calling back to fights, but I remember him and Jus Chillin. The moment the fight started, bang, jab, broken over the bone. Chillin in Canada, fight's over. George St. Pierre does not throw a range-finding jab.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon. Big shot lands for both guys.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Oh, he's in trouble. Back to his feet. Forehead is just dumping blood. All right, good back and forth action, but they pause things here, DC. They're going to call in the ringside physician.
There wasn't a doctor stoppage, I would have murdered him. He's
If the fighter's going to be able to continue. Fighters always want to fight, but it's up to the ringside physician to tell them if they're capable of it.
Yeah, fighter wants to continue. I'm not sure he's going to be afforded that opportunity. And the doctor not here to make friends. He has waved off the fight. An unfortunate end, but you had to call it that.
You could tell that it was bad. You could tell with the way that he was reacting that that cut really bothered him.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so this highly anticipated stand-up-only event is now underway. Friendly reminder on the rules, and hopefully you play by them. No grappling of any type, so if you like striking, this is the event for you. Also, fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor. This is a stand-up-only event. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Oh, beautiful job to get the kick home to the body. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Big head kick. Oh!
He went high on that one. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night at that level.
All right, we'll see if he has any response here. Back to the feet now. Oh, big hook, that'll sting. Wow, what a kick, huge kick lands.
Oh, nice overhand right. Now we're going. Oh, that's high kick.
Well, when you absorb damage like this, you start to worry about a guy missing the rest of the year. At what point, if you're the referee, do you call in the ringside position?
Well, right now,
Yeah.
I feel like a little bit ago, you could have called in the ringside position and no one would have cared, because you look at him and you see that he has been thoroughly beaten, and tonight is just not his night.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Strong straight left there.
He's got some hands, man.
Oh, these guys are absolutely getting it.
I walked straight into that one. Jeez.
Huge shots landing on both sides. Well, you got to think it's only a matter of time.
This might be Dr. Stoppage. I think so.
It's bad. I mean, it's a lot of swelling, and it's the
Maybe not, though.
taking over the course of the fight that is making him swell to a point that I don't know if he can continue.
Dr. Corral's the referee. It looks as though this fight will continue, at least for now, but certainly that swelling bears watching as we move forward. All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check, and to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action.
Damn.
With a huge knockdown tonight.
Oh, man.
This is Sparta.
All right, here one more time. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 32 seconds of the very first round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with this high. You got to play by the rules here. There aren't a ton of them, but there is no grappling of any type, either on the feet or on the ground. Fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor as well, so that bears watching here as round one gets underway. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, he lands a huge kick here.
That's some power there.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Body kick lands. Kind of feeling out process right now. Both guys trying to see exactly how they're going to approach this thing. That's one of those shots that if you take one, that one right on the spot.
Huge left. Whitaker's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but
Well, you really hope that damage like this doesn't stay with him throughout his mixed martial arts career, but I'd be okay with not seeing him take another head strike at this point.
No, it's over. You could tell that the fight is done. It's on the ringside position or the corner to take a closer look and stop this fight.
Big right hand. Oh, huge left.
They're going at it.
All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
Yeah, that's going to do it. All right, fans don't like it, but he was rendered essentially a one-eyed fighter, and that is the end. It goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage.
Well, he looks upset at the doctor's decision, but in time, he will accept that this is probably better for his fighting future.
Got to play better defense. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we are underway with this stand-up-only fight as we remind you of the rule set here. No grappling or wrestling of any type. Fighters also cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. May the best man win, and we are underway. Able to check the high kick. Soften him up. Low kick is there.
Nice job blocking that punch.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Rockhold. All right, so a quiet, pedestrian start to this fight, DC. Maybe too much respect on both sides. What do you see?
Too much respect, and you saw it in the build-up. They were hugging at the weigh-ins. It's almost like we're watching friends. You guys are here to fight. Get going. Start to implement the game plan that you worked on over the course of the last 8 weeks of the fight camp.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Oh, overhand lands. That'll leave a mark. His misses are entertaining. Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. Three minutes. Oh, Rockhold's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. Vettori circling now towards the left.
Oh, nice.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked by Rockhold.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you're blocked them a little bit, they still put damage on you. Jeez, you can hear that.
Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw in combination.
Well-placed kick there by Rocco. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. That landed clean.
Out of range with that kick attempt.
Stop.
All right, so the ref has called a break to the action, and it likely means, yes, he will call in the doctor to look at that cut, which is just leaking all over the octagon right now.
A lot of blood, John, but this is a fight. Guys bleed, girls bleed. It happens in a fight. These guys should be able to continue.
Crowd getting a little bit restless. Doctor has to tune out that noise, but at least for now, they will allow him to fight on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ringside position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah,
that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Just mangled. He's hardly recognizable right now. I know DC's got his eyes closed, but I'm not so sure. Huge right hand! Well, the octagon, not a great play. All right, so the referee has called for the doctor. This could very well mean the end of the fight.
Yeah, the fight's over. There's too much damage. This fight needs to be done.
Yeah, that's it. That thing's bleeding like a faucet. Fans don't like it. Fighter doesn't like it, but he will live to fight another day. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vettori.
Unfortunately, my controller's about to die, so I gotta end stream. So, see y'all. Peace. Have a good night. Later.